Hey there, it is Chanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for March 7th through the 13th, 2022. I was drawn to the Life Purpose Oracle card deck this week, and it's interesting. I kind of was like, when I pulled it off the shelf. But I don't question spirit, I listen. But then I was thinking about, I did a little card pick yesterday for people where you could pick card number 1, 2, or 3. And it was interesting because a lot of it felt like very much life purpose kind of things. So I have a feeling maybe that's where our reading is going this week, but we'll have to see when we draw 3 cards. Like I always say, it's a little spiritual guidance to get you through your week. I love being your spiritual tour guide and giving you a little information that you need to help you maneuver the energies this coming week. That's 2 cards. A week that has International Women's Day in there. So celebrate the women that surround you, that support you, that lift you higher, all that good stuff. Okay, card number 1. Time to decide. Not shocked. Again, like I said, from the cards were pulled yesterday. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. There has been so much of this lately. People leaving jobs, relationships, there's just this huge push on, and it's not like it's a new push on, but there is this desire to live a more heart-centered life, to be in the place of joy and happiness all the time, and making sure that we're doing the things that bring that to us. We can still pay our bills, do our jobs, all those things, and actually still live a very heart-centered way of being. It's about picking things that resonate with you, picking things that make you happy in your day-to-day life. What are those things? Listening to your heart and soul is so key. And often we push that to the side. I know I did for years because I knew that I just needed a paycheck to pay my family, like to take care of my family. And I neglected the fact that my heart and soul was no longer in what I was doing. And this has happened multiple times in my life. And I've held on to things far too long, which always involves a, nudge or a kick in the pants or huge shove from the universe to move on and move into a direction that is more heart-centered for me. So ask yourself today, this week, what is it that you're doing in your life that feels heart-centered, and what are the things that don't, and how do you shift the things that don't? Is it simply a mindset shift? Because sometimes that's how simple it is. It's just a mindset shift. Sometimes it's actually about leaving the situation or the person or the job or the house or whatever it is. So ask yourself that this week, because it's really important to your growth and your movement forward to be in that place of, heart-centeredness and making decisions based on your heart and soul. Again, I'm not telling you to make stupid decisions or one-off whim decisions, that sort of stuff. Listening to our heart and soul is big. It's huge. It's about really contemplating those things and how that works into our life. So, card number 2 is flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. This is less about flowers, although flowers are quite beautiful. This is about doing things that make you happy. What is it in your life that lights your fire? What sparks your passions? What is it that makes you happy? Again, sometimes we have to compromise in our jobs and that sort of stuff and doing something that's not perfect. But often it's what we do when we leave that job that can really kind of enhance things. So maybe we do a mundane job that we're happy enough with. It's not making us unhappy. But then maybe when we come home, we do flower arranging or crocheting or cooking or whatever it is that is our passion. Maybe we have a side hustle. Maybe you have a side hustle as a photographer, or you make pottery, or I don't know. There's so much out there that can really bring us joy and happiness. And it doesn't have to be our main hustle. Sometimes it's our side hustle. I know mine was for years and years and years and years. So what is it that sparks you? We're really going to that heart-centered place with both cards this week. Our 3rd card is children. Your life purpose involves teaching and healing children. We are all children of the world. That is the very first thing they told me very quickly. We are all children of this world. And we are in a place of deep healing right now. There is so much upheaval, the war in Ukraine, to really bring awareness to the the needs and the wants of the people, that we want to live a peaceful way of being. We want to live a more heart-centered way of being. We need that. We desire that. We require that. So it is less about who can win and more about how do we all win together. It is more about how as a village we take care of one another instead of pushing through and forcing, and it's about helping. This week is really pulling on this big place of being in the heart and soul. What is it that you do in your life that takes you to that place? And can you stop this week multiple times, not just once, but multiple times, and maybe multiple times a day, just to check in? How do you feel? What is your connection, heart and soul? What are the things that you can do each and every day to shift and change that, to help others, to guide others, to support each other, to lift each other up? It is such a time of upheaval, but it is one that is trying to bring us back together, to bring us back to peacefulness, to community, to love, to respect, to harmony and balance. It is a beautiful thing that, yes, it takes a little bit of uneasiness to get us there, but it is this falling apart that brings us back together. It is something that I've always taken so dear to my heart, and in all honesty, it is on my signature for my emails. You know, falling apart is often coming back together, and we're having a huge one right now. But what comes from that is going to be amazing. So be kind to yourself this week, as always. You know, take that time to connect heart and soul. Take the time to ask the big questions to yourself. What really makes you happy? What is going to continue to make you happy in your life? What are the whisperings of your heart and soul this week? Happy International Women's Day. So grateful for so many amazing women in my life that continually are my village, are my soul family, are my family, and I'm so incredibly grateful. Give a shout out to yours. I love to hear messages of love and connection and, you know, supporting one another. It makes me so happy. Also, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my soul family and supporting me. I appreciate it so greatly. Thank you for letting me be your spiritual tour guide and being here on my journey. Friday night, creating crystals. Where to start is Friday night. It's an online course. It's a small course, so lots of personal questions going to be answered on Friday. So check it out. And you do get the replay. It will be put into my course calendar, and you will get the free access to it for a lifetime. So jump on. You can register on my website at From the Heart and Soul, and join me Friday night to learn about some crystals. It is going to be number 1 in a series of workshops about crystals, so check it out. Thanks, everybody. From my heart and soul to yours, have an amazing week.